All right, so today got my 2023 Crf110 here, and I'm going to show you how to put the extended throttle and brake lever or brake cable on there. Pretty simple. Just got your two tensioners here, two Phillips there, JIS. Make sure you use JIS or you'll strip them out. And is this thing on? Yep. Yeah, so I need to pull my bars off to put my triple clamp on, so I figured I'd make a video of doing it all. And then brake cable, just have the tensioner there, two Phillips, JIS, and loosen up those. You loosen up this tensioner here, pull it right out of the little loop. And then we got our cover here. Phillips, both JIS, don't strip them out. And yeah, there'll be two tensioners here. We'll loosen those up, pull them out of the hooks, feed it through. We'll have to take these plastics off. I already scratched mine a little bit, oh well. And yeah, you also have to take the number plate off. It just makes your life a lot easier. And yeah, I'll get right into it. All right, so I think I jinxed myself because I said don't strip out the bolts. Well, it's using my fancy PH2 G8 GIS. Jeez, I can't talk. I snapped it. And when I snapped it, I stripped the bolt. So I drilled it out. But the funny thing is my buddy was doing the throttle cable on his last week and he stripped out the same bolt. So when you go to switch this out, be very careful of this right bolt because he stripped his out and I did the same thing and I had the correct screwdrivers for it. So I don't know what kind of Loctite they used in there, but man, that thing was cemented in there. But so you can see now, we'll loosen the two nuts here, get these out, and then we'll be able to fish it through. Got this loose, got the brake off, brake cables off. Just goes right through there, laces through here, up, around. Yeah, so not too shabby. A little mistake, but nothing we can't fix. Luckily I have another one to put back in there, so it's no worries. Yeah, I'm gonna peel these plastics off and then finish this up. Okay, so I got the throttle cable out of there. Easiest way to go is through down there. Then you shoot it through this little gap right here. Just make sure the two cables are flat and then you can pull it straight out. I got the extended one here. You can tell it's about 3 inches longer, I'd say, maybe 4. And yeah, we're just gonna reverse the process, so it should be pretty easy. Okay, got her through. I couldn't get it the way I pulled it out, so I started from here, pushed one at a time, and then yeah, so you just pretty much do the same thing. You just loop it through, loosen these all the way, push them back, then set this down, tighten up the nut, you're good. And then it'll go through here, through this, and this, up, and you can tell it's substantially longer. So I'm gonna move on to the brake cable, and then we'll get it all wrapped up once I get my triple clamp and bars on there. So here we go. I got the triple clamp and the big bars on there. Starter, and now it's time to throw the throttle cable and the brake lever on. This part should be pretty simple. We got our little doodad here. This will just pop right out, and then put our cables in to our throttle cable, or throttle tube. Yeah, let's wrap her up. All right, so that's a wrap. The extended throttle cable, extended brake cable, bars and all that good stuff are on there. Triple clamp, looking pretty solid. And yeah, it was pretty easy. I think anybody can do this. Doesn't take much knowledge or experience. You just got a couple bolts down there, a couple bolts up here. To set your throttle, you want to have a little bit of play. You will set the bottom one fully in, and then the top one with the nut on it is the one you'll adjust to get it just right. You lace it down through. When I do it next time, I'm gonna do this underneath because you can see it's a little too long and there's no room to play with it, so I'll probably readjust that. But this guy, so the two nuts here, you'll set all the way to the top. That's how it was in factory, so I just left it as is. And then yeah, running it's not too bad. And then for this guy, putting this back together, I didn't get the greatest view of it. One of the cables is gonna go up top and then one's gonna go below. It'll end up about right here. So you'll have one and two. It's easier to put them on the throttle when the throttle's off, set it, clamp it, put it together, and then just bolt it in. It's good to go. But yeah, I hope I helped someone out with this video. There wasn't too many straightforward ones out there, so yep. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you. Check out my other videos I've posted.